Wait a minute. This sounds like rock and or roll.
Welcome again to another episode of Drake and the Maestro. Almost relevant.
And almost something. Almost coherent.
Yeah. In a lot of pain today, so I don't know how coherent I'm going to be. This
so much pain. Hey, you've been hanging out with Clubber Lane again?
Pain.
Oh, you haven't learned your lesson, huh? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Well, I don't know. Mr. T, come by and cut trees at my place anytime.
Hey, well, you know.
Yeah, it's great. All right.
I pay the food doesn't cut his trees.
Yeah. And once again, I apologize to listeners. These are going to be shorty podcasts just because the hand lotion thing it's a slow healing.
It's an ongoing hand lotion disaster here.
It is.
Well,
it is.
We'll see how short this one is because I think you're really going to like this one because we're both, not to out us to the audience, but we're both big Second Amendment guys. You know, we believe in the right to bear arms and the right to arm bears.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Either one.
Or to bear, to bear arms and to bear arms.
Yeah, and arm bears. You know, I want to see that bear carrying a Kalashnikov at some point.
Yeah, okay, fine. So what is this tale that you want to tell here?
So I'm in Colorado right now. I'm in Pueblo, Colorado. And I went to the Mart of Walls, shall we say. And I went in once, forgot some stuff. Luckily, I was already still in the parking lot, so I went in again. On my second round trip, I'm just kind of walking through, making sure I didn't forget anything else, because I don't really want to come back a third time. And I'm walking behind this gentleman, and he kind of crosses my path, and he's got a leg holster, a drop-down leg holster, right? Which open carry in Colorado is legal, so that's not my concern. That's not my critique here, right? Open carry is legal. He's exercising his Second Amendment right. Good for him. He's got like some kind of modern Glock in his thigh holster. Cool. Whatever. Wouldn't have really thought anything of it other than it's not secured to his leg. So it's secured to his belt.
Drop holster.
Right. So he's got it secured on the top point to his belt, but the strap that's supposed to go around your thigh to hold it to your thigh isn't attached to anything, and it's just flopping around.
Right. Well, maybe
so let me ask you a question.
High noon.
Right, but let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How's he going so he's exercising his Second Amendment right. Obviously, he intends that if he needs to, he can defend himself, right?
Right. Yeah, more than likely, sure.
You're going to have a real hard time drawing out of that holster with it not attached to your leg. It's kind of integral to the system there.
Yeah, especially, it depends. I mean, was it a thumb brake holster or a retention style? Do you know?
It had the clasp over the top.
Yeah, so it's a non-retention holster.
Style. No, it's a retention style. Meaning the clasp is just to keep it from getting hooked on something and pulled out. But it doesn't use the finger brake where you have to push the button, right? So it's using the pressure on the gun to hold it there.
Okay.
It's a Kydex holster inside of a cloth.
We need to define terms. Does it have the loop that goes over the back of the gun and holds it in the holster?
Yes.
Yeah. Classically, that's not a retention holster. That would be the old thumb brake style.
Okay.
Right?
Well, either way, unless it's the one where you have to push the button to release the gun, right? Where the gun just kind of sits in there and it's locked in by either the trigger guard or by some part of the slide, right?
Yeah.
This one is where it's sitting in there and it's using friction to hold it in place, and then the thumb strap helps, right? So he's going to have to overcome the friction of the holster to get the gun out of the holster is my point.
Yeah, if it's a retention style, that's what that is. Well, I think
that's what I said.
I don't know. I haven't encountered too many holsters with a thumb brake retention. That's what I'm that's what I'm kind of fishing for.
Well, it's got like a snap. So it was like a cloth. It's like a cloth holster, right? Well, I can see it, and I can see the Kydex insert.
Yeah, like a ballistic nylon. Yeah.
And I can see the Kydex insert in there that's probably sewn into the nylon, right? Or attached to the nylon in some way with glue.
Yeah, to kind of keep it hold its shape. Yeah.
Right. And then it had a thumb strap over the top of that like snaps in the middle.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's like I don't know.
Unless the gun is just sitting in there, if there's any kind of friction...
you're going to be like Barney Fife trying to draw...
Yeah, show us a quick drop.
Please, Barney, I'd like to see it.
You want to see it? Yeah.
Real good?
Yeah.
You're just going to be pulling on the holster. You're going to end up having to grab it with both hands, grab the gun with one hand, grab the holster with another, and then free the gun.
Right. That's why, like you see, even in the Western gunfighter stuff, right, where the guy would be sitting at his table or whatever playing cards, and when he stands up to, I'll meet you outside there, partner. They tie off the leg straps, right?
They tie off the leg twine that goes around the hold because it jams the holster against your leg. So when you draw, the holster stays where it's supposed to.
Yeah. Now, most people, not most people, a lot of people with the drop leg style will unclip if they got a modern holster. That's just a ballistic. Yeah. Let's go with that. Ballistic nylon strap. You're like a web strap with a clip. Yeah. And so you can unclip it, because sitting in a car seat with one of those on, right? That's a little. Well, let's just say that thigh strap's going to ride up on you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to really dig into places, and I get that. I understand that, but you would think, right, that you would then, when you get out of the car or before you get out of the car or whatever, you then reattach the strap before walking into the store, so that, because the whole idea of exercising your Second Amendment rights is to be ready, right? Yes. If you're walking around like that, you are not ready.
Jack? Yeah? Time out, okay?
Yeah, right. Because let's say, right, there is a situation in Walmart that requires you to draw your firearm, and you go to grab your floppy Glock and clear the holster, and it gets stuck because you can't get enough traction on the holster to pull it out, and now whoever is the bad actor now sees the motion of you going and turns to you and goes bang bang, and now you're dead and you no longer can control your floppy Glock. That's Floppy Glock.
Spaceballs the Flamethrower! The kids love this one.
Trademarked by Hasbro.
Those are going to be banned in Illinois now.
Floppy Glocks, yeah.
Floppy Glocks or otherwise, yeah. Floppy Glock. You call your car the ruptured duck, does that just complete the circle then?
Yeah. It was
now you see
quite the situation of just
all kinds of silly things with firearms. And of course, I think I would be placed in what gun guys call the FUD category.
Maybe.
The NRA lifetime member who's like does everything, is the gun geek.
Do you believe that all you need is a shotgun and a .45 revolver?
No. I believe a gun for every season, and a season for every gun. That's what I believe.
Yes. Then you're not a FUD.
Okay, maybe I missed.
You're just an old. A FUD is like, all I need for home defense is a shotgun. You don't need more than that.
Really? That's what it used to be. FUDs were, because the term FUD came from Elmer Fudd. I'm hunting wabbits.
Yeah. Right. All you need is a shotgun. Right. That's FUD. Because all Elmer Fudd ever used was a shotgun.
Right. There used to be back a couple of decades ago,
back in my day,
it was a term was referred to those who were who would go out, and they would have their hunting vest on with all the ammunition neatly lined up in every loop, and the
we just call that autistic now.
Oh, okay. See, I'm out of touch. I know these things.
No, FUDs are usually a derogatory term for guys that are just like, you only need a shotgun for home defense. What do you need an AR-15 for? Right? The guys that are for like super progressive common sense gun reform, those are FUDs.
Oh.
All I need is my shotgun. I don't need a fancy AR-15 with all that ammunition.
I wouldn't equate that with FUD. I mean, I know FUD's derogatory, but it's usually the guys that are like super nerdy and over the top and abide by all the rules, and maybe then some we've never heard of.
No, that's called being safe.
Okay.
The following the safety rules of a firearm is never going to get you called a derogatory term.
Yeah.
As far as unless you're with a group of guys who are going to do reckless stuff with firearms, and then you probably shouldn't be hanging out with them anyway.
Yeah, it'd be like the kids I had happened to be over at our park here across the way from the house, and the kids are out there on top of the sandstone or the limestone, whatever kind of stone we got here. The sedimentary rock bluff, and they're hitting balls off. I think they're trying to hit the Wabash River or whatever with the golf balls. But what they don't, I mean, it's all fun and games until someone puts an eye out, right?
Yes.
But what they fail to realize in their youthful exuberance and recklessness is they're driving golf balls off the top of this 250-foot high cliff down onto the nature walk.
Cool.
So So I guess I don't know if I would call myself a FUD or what, but I'm like, hey, let's knock this off.
Come on, guys.
And
that's not a FUD. That's just you being an old man.
well, okay, I could say I'm old man in my way over there, and the kids see me and they all throw their golf clubs to the back of the pickup and take off. Meanwhile,
like roaches.
The president of the town is sitting there watching them do it, and I go up to him and say, didn't you see them hitting golf balls? It's just like it's like the turtle in the Warner Brothers car. What? Come on.
Well, he didn't see nothing.
No, he didn't. He didn't see nothing. Another person is like, well, his vision isn't very good. Like,
or maybe he shouldn't be the president. I just,
maybe, I don't know. He's supervising.
I'm just a guy.
He's supervising one of the guys working for the city on one of the, in the park.
Maybe he shouldn't be.
Maybe he should. Yeah, right. Maybe it's a complete, Magoo, you've done it again.
Magoo. He wasn't wearing his cheaters that day.
So I was like, well, there was probably nobody on the nature walk. So I go down on the nature walk, and here comes a couple walking back to their car just because I was down there checking it out, I wanted to see how high the river was because it was like during the rainy season. And sure enough, there's a couple that's just walking back. I mean, if those golf balls were timed any better, we'd be having a 911 response down there. Because, I mean, you get hit with a driven golf ball from 250 feet up, right?
Well, I'm not going to feel good. That's for sure.
You're not going to, it might leave a mark.
It's not going to be pleasant. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's definitely going to hurt.
It's just the perfect thing to have happen.
Just a bit outside.
While the town's undergoing a audit from the insurance company.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Never a better time for that kind of thing to happen.
Right. You're having your liability insurance reevaluated, and all of a sudden, golf balls come raining out of the sky.
Yeah, they're shooting at the wrong person. They should be hitting them at the insurance adjuster.
Something.
Try to get them out of town. Get out of here, old
Something.
Man.
But yes, the interwebs is littered with interesting firearm antics, and yes, would be. And if you're going in self-defense. I don't know how funny this episode is. This might be a public service episode. I don't know.
It's less funny, more like I can't, just kind of like, can you believe this crap?
Well, you need to, if you're going to carry anything, doesn't matter what it is. If it's pepper spray, if it's, a knife, whatever you're going to carry for personal defense, baseball bat, maybe golf club. Actually, my personal weapon of choice, the golf club. I mean, if you're going to make it personal,
I prefer about a 3-inch or about a foot long stick of cherry with a nice chisel cut on it,
and drilled and filled with sand or lead shot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had one of those. I had one of those for a long time.
Yes,
I wish I knew what I wish I knew where it went.
Basically, you got to practice with it, whatever it is. Practice with it, not just the
the firing and the shooting. You also practice the drawing and the handling and putting it away safely and all of that. It's all important,
and the
man.
beating.
It's all training,
right? Right.
Yeah. Do the training. Pay attention. Just because you're carrying a gun doesn't mean you should be.
Well, yeah, and of course, like I said, the internet is just filled with oopsies when it comes to firearms.
Oh yeah. The one we watched in the concealed carry course of the was it the FBI or DEA or whatever?
Okay, I'm the only one in this room professional enough that I know of to carry this Glock 40. I'm the only one.
Yeah. Or how about the federal agents that's on the dance floor and his weapon comes out, because it's not unsecured.
It goes off.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Or the guy or the detective that was in the elevator with his wife and was appendix carrying and went to adjust it and fired darn near took his family jewels off.
Uh-huh. So, like they used to say in Hill Street Blues, let's be careful out there.
Yeah. Because we're not going to get. We're too small of a podcast to get into whether or not you should carry one in the chamber or not. That's a whole can of worms I'm not opening.
We'll let those discussions rage in the comment section.
Yes, please. Yeah, go ahead. Fight each other in the comments. Here's a butter knife. Knock yourselves out.
Are you going to carry condition 1 or condition 3? What's it going to be?
Condition 0. I keep my gun pointed at head level at all times.
Well, let's face it.
I don't leave it to the side for style.
The most important weapon that you can employ in self-defense is between your
the one you know
ears.
How to use.
It's between your ears, your brain,
and some people are very unarmed.
That's right. It's the most important. Be aware. Don't walk around tapping on your little dopamine machine. You know, got to update my podcast.
I mean, I give the guy credit. At least he
yeah.
was not. I give the guy credit. At least he wasn't walking around on his phone like that.
Right. Yeah, that's
wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask him, how do you plan on drawing that? I just wanted to walk up to him and ask, like, how do you plan on drawing that? Because it looked undrawable. Like, it looked like you could not use it in a quick manner.
Well, you know, maybe surprise you. You know, maybe the holster breaks open in the front and you just push this forward.
Who knows? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, I wanted to ask, because it just, looking at it from an outside observer, I'm like, that looks so useless. Like, you might as well be unarmed.
If it's flopping, man, if it's got any kind of retention to it, you're going to have trouble.
Yeah, so you might as well be unarmed at that point for all the good it's going to do you. Well, because you're going to take longer to respond. I mean, unless you can get somewhere, get the gun out, and then respond, but then you're opening yourself up to all kinds of legal stuff that you don't want to be involved in, you know.
Well, and that's just it. The best fight you can ever win is the one you're never in.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the best lesson. If you can avoid,
I'll have to see if I can find the short for you to put in at the end of the episode here.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shorts from it's a Marine Corps guy, like a Marine. He's like, "All right, everybody, I'm going to teach you how the Marine Corps teaches you how to win a knife fight." And it's like, "Private so-and-so here's going to help me." And it cuts back to him and he's already running away.
Right. That's right.
he's like 100 yards away already. Right. Because that's the best way you can win a knife fight, just by not being in a knife fight.
That's right. That's the way you win every time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Billy's first knife fight.
No, when it comes to, and especially with the way laws are these days, when it comes to to really having to defend oneself, you know, let's put out the ego, the bravado, the action movie sequences aside. If there's a way to avoid, evade, and escape, do it.
Do it.
There's no glory to be had by drawing a weapon, making a stand. That's just
at the guy look at the guy in Missouri that stopped the mall shooter, and what happened to him? He was drugged through the court system for like 6 months before they finally dismissed his charges.
Yeah. I've got a neighbor who's
considered a villain.
2 years out after drawing his weapon, 2 years out, is still plotting its way through the court. It's just no.
No. This is for off podcast. I found something out, but
and on that disappointment, it's time to go for today.
It is time to end. That's
right. Tune in next week for more
disappointment,
more disappointment safety tips. I guess
that could be considered a life tip. Make sure your holder is tight.
Well, right. I mean, certainly, be competent with your weapon and how you're going to use it from start to finish. Right.
Both in the streets and in the sheets.
And while we're at it.
You better end this now. It's not going to get better.
If you need to reach us, you can reach us at DrakeAndMaestro@Outlook.com. That's DrakeAndMaestro@Outlook.com, or on X at DrakeAndMaestro. Tune in next week when the Maestro says,
I see you've played Knifey Spinny before.
Thanks for listening, and adios.
Adios.
Between the sheets.
You set him up, I knock him down. That's
it. That's how it works. That's brilliant.
I was mesmerized. I'm watching this Glock flop around. I just wanted to walk up and see if I could take it out of the holster. If you see how he would react. What are you doing? Oh, I'm not stealing your gun. I just want to see how this works.